Hi, we're doing something a little different. I have my laptop here because I'm messaging someone. So yeah, Kingdom Hearts, Birth by Sleep. Where do I begin? Well, I'll begin in the land of departure. Where, no, it goes further back than that. It goes further back than that. I'll begin. I'll begin. I'll begin in the Keyblade Graveyard. The Keyblade Graveyard is where Master Xehanort, who, as we all know at this point, is total jerk face. Oh wait, no, did we mention Master Xehanort yet? Okay, Master Xehanort. No, I think I might have mentioned Master Xehanort. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, I mentioned Xehanort. He's been mentioned before. Xehanort, bald-headed mother. Anyways, Xehanort is evil. He takes this character who looks a lot like Roxas. We'll get into that later. He takes his character Roxas. He He extracts. Well, no, first he extracts his heart after first trying to make him a vessel. Apparently, that's what I heard recently. I don't know. He extracts his heart using the Keyblade. Extracts the darkness, I should say, leaving him incomplete and having Ventus there. Not Ventus, Vanitas. But Vanitas doesn't have a form yet until Ventus, when taken to Destiny Islands, when he's all passed out and not alive, his heart connects with a just born character of Sora. You might have heard me mention Sora. He has crazy hair like someone else. That's me. So he connects with Sora's heart, and it heals his heart, and then he awakens, and then we can finally go, and that's when Vanitas has a face, but we're not going to say whose face is yet, because spoilers for the later part in the video. Anyways, I need somewhere to put this. That's not going to work there. Anyways, let's get to the next part. Then he's taken Ventus when his heart is healed and he can actually walk and talk and summon his Keyblade. This isn't the Keyblade. I keep forgetting. Oh, it's right there. It's closer this time. As the videos go on, the Keyblade gets closer until one day I summon it right on camera, and then I become a Keyblade master and I defeat the darkness on my own because I'm a hero. Anyways, what was I gonna say? He's taken to the land of departure, and can't remember a single thing. Him, Terra, and Aqua are trained to be Keyblade masters under Master Ericus. Wait, isn't that just squared? Almost backwards, but not quite backwards. Why, yes, it is. Ericus is square, jumbled up a little bit. Just like Yensid is Disney backwards. And of course, I find this mildly amusing, the fact that Master Xehanort, in the first few games he was in, he won't be in this next game because Leonard Nimoy had passed away. He was voiced by Leonard Nimoy, and Master Ericus was voiced by none other than Mark Hamill. So we have Spock and Luke in the same game. I like to think of it like that. They're just alternate versions of Spock and Luke that somehow met in the same universe. Whatever. Stupid. It's stupid, I know, but I don't care. Anyways, Master Ericus then's like, hey, Xehanort, you're not messing around with that darkness still, are you? You know, it's not good. And Master Xehanort's like, no, I'm totally, I mean, we need to have a balance between, we need to have a perfect balance between the two. We need to have... I'm going all this... Nope. We need to have a perfect balance between the light and the dark. If we don't have a balance, the world cannot be in perfect order. So we need to find that balance between the two. Right there. The balance between the two. Anyways... Narcus is like, you fool, you'll never learn from your mistakes. That almost sounds perfect. That almost sounded kind of good. Anyways, he's just like mad at Xehanort. Xehanort's like, whatever, man, I'm gonna go with this character, Mysterious. We don't know his face is, but he's masked for now. More on his face later! Anyways, then Xemnas does things that I don't remember right now. Oh no, Xemnas is gone for now. No. Terra, Aqua, and Ventus, they grow up and do things and train together for a while. And then a few years later, they remember what I was gonna say. No, they're like watching a meteor shower, and Aqua gives two of them wayfinders. She made these wayfinders, which are in the shape. Oh, I didn't mention. I mentioned the Pabu fruit in the first game. Pabu fruit are fruit in the shape of a star, and if you share them, your souls or like destinies are intertwined forever. You know, just like intertwined like that. Anyways, she makes these wayfinders that technically are supposed to be made out of shells, and they're in the shape of these stars, and she's like, somewhere out there, there's a island or a tree on one of those worlds out there. There's a tree that has like star-shaped fruits, and if you're supposed to make these like wayfinders, these like charms in the shape of them, and then you're supposed to always be able to find your way back to each other. And that was the last night they spent together under those stars. Literally, all three of them say that in unison. Anyways, moving on to the next bit. The next day, there's the Mark of Mastery exam for Terra and Aqua. And, of course, since Terra's just, like, got a little bit of darkness going on in him, Master Eric is like, go screw yourself. Also, Xehanort's there. He manipulates the test to where Terra would give it to the darkness just a tiny bit. Aqua passes. She's like, alright, I pass. Xehanort says to Terra, like, go on out there. You can master the darkness. There's a masked boy causing trouble. You should go find him. You can master the darkness. It's nothing to be afraid of. You can harness its power. I can't do a Xehanort voice, so I'm not going to try. Because it would sound like this. That's not. That's Sean Connery. That's Sean Connery. That's my Xehanort. It's Sean Connery. He's like manipulated into going out and fighting the darkness, but really like fueling the rage inside of him that will then make him give in to the darkness. Maybe later. I don't know. I never fully beat the game, but I know what happens in it because I haven't fully beaten all of them because, you know, I don't have money to get all of them, and then I lost some of them, and then I lost the system for other ones. So I can't beat all the games right now, which is infuriating. I want to play the games. I want to play Kingdom Hearts. Anyways. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Terra's manipulated into going out, and then Ventus hears by this masked boy, Vanitas. Oh, what's gonna happen? He's going out. Well, we don't know Vanitas' name yet. At this point in the game. It's true that you don't know Vanitas' name. He's just some guy. Anyways, the masked boy goes and tells Ventus, hey, you know, your buddy's leaving. You might never see him again. You know, he's going away probably for good. And then Ventus is just like, no, I can't let that happen. Chases after him. Oh, and they like take their Keyblades, transform them into gliders, get this cool armor. Terra goes off first, then Ventus and Aqua, but only after Ericus says to her, hey, by the way, you're a master now. You can have this cool ability. You can lock this land away if you ever need to, if it's in danger of falling to darkness. Hint, hint, guess what happens later? Anyways, you know, Terra's going out. You need to, like, stop him. He's, like, let's not let him fall to darkness. I care for him like a son. So, like, just go out there, you know, look after him. And then she sees Ventus go off. It's like, well, I gotta get Ventus back home too. And then she gets her cool armor after Ventus got his, after Terra got his. They go off on their glider Keyblade things, and they go to the different worlds. I'm gonna not talk about each individual world. Basically, Terra, like, keeps meeting up with the bad guys and getting tricked by them to do bad things. And of course, Aqua and Ventus meet up with the good guys and do good things. And Aqua keeps hearing about all these terrible things that Terra is doing. Oh, yeah, Aqua hears about what Terra is doing, like extracting people's hearts, but he doesn't have that power until revealed later. They get to Radiant Garden, where you see this guy named Braig, and why he looks like Xigbar. That's right, that's his somebody! Told you we'd get to that later. Okay, how long have I been going? I'm trying to, interweave the 3 different gameplays you can do at once. You can do with all 3 different characters, individual storylines. Ventus is trying to find... Shut up. Ventus is trying to find this masked boy so that he can, bring him to justice, but also at the same time... Or is he trying to find the masked... No, he's trying to find Terra the whole time. The masked boy keeps taunting him. Aqua is trying to find Terra and make sure he doesn't fall to darkness. And the masked boy keeps taunting him. And Terra is trying to find the masked boy and defeat him, and Xehanort keeps whispering, no, this is what you're supposed to do, this is how you do it, control the darkness, don't fight it, just listen to me, don't fight the darkness. In Radiant Garden, they meet up for a little bit, and then there's what, no, why are you following me, Aqua? Terra's why are you following me, Aqua? Well, it's because Master, he's scared, but I told him to give you a second chance to fight the darkness. Well, she said give him a second chance to fight the darkness, by the way. To prove he's worthy of being a master. Then Xehanort, Ventus, Terra's just how could you? Ventus, how could you? They all go separate way. Well, no, Terra runs off, Ventus chases after, Aqua's just here we go again. They go down, bounce around Disney World, fighting these things called Unversed, by the way. I didn't mention them because... they're not important to the plot just yet, but they will be, so I should mention them. Not Ventus. Okay, let's see. They're going around fighting. Xehanort keeps effing with everything. Eventually, they make it back to the land of departure. Only 2 of them at the time, though. Ventus. They each individually go to this place called Destiny Islands. Terra first, of course. He meets a boy named Riku and does this thing where he it's a ceremony where he basically gives this boy Riku, sounds familiar, the ability to wield a Keyblade later in his life. Also while out Radiant Garden, a little girl named Kairi, sound familiar, accidentally puts her hand on Aqua's Keyblade, and wait, don't we know Kairi can wield a Keyblade later in the game, in the timeline? Yes, we do. And then Sora is also on this Destiny Islands. This little kid named Sora is also on this Destiny Islands place. But wait, Kairi's in Radiant Garden. How did she get in Destiny Islands? Well, there's more on that later. Remember when Ansem, the evil Ansem, destroyed Radiant Garden? Kairi had to go somewhere. Also, almost forgot, Aqua put a spell on Kairi so that if she's ever in danger, a strong light, she would go to that strong light to be safe. She found Sora. Also, kind of explains how in the first game, when Kairi's heart goes into Sora's, after she loses her heart, but not her body doesn't become a nobody because she's a princess of light, so that she can't have a heartless, because you can't have a nobody without a heartless, so she just has an empty body with no heart. But yeah, Kairi's heart is always going to be connected to Sora's because he's the strong light, and that's the spell that Aqua made. Anyways, back to Terra and Ventus at the Land of Departure. I keep bouncing around the timeline of this game. I'm terrible at explaining these games, okay? I don't care. Ventus goes there, and Ericus is about to destroy him. It's no, I must destroy you. So, by the way, I should have mentioned, it's revealed, I didn't remember this, but it was revealed that Xehanort wants to, everyone knows that Xehanort's bad at this point. It was revealed that Xehanort was trying to use Ventus and this Vanitas character that we finally found out who he is. It's the darkness in him, in Ventus. Trying to use them, merge them together to form the Keyblade. But wait, everyone has Keyblades, including Xehanort. Not that Keyblade. Keyblade spelled with an X, not the actual word key. The Keyblade, which looks different than a Keyblade, but kind of the same at the same time. Anyways, form a Keyblade that will unlock, you guessed it, everyone's after it, Kingdom Hearts. Anyways, that plan failed because Ventus was like broken. That's why Sora healed him, and then that's now Eraqus is just like, I have to kill you so that you don't like give this bad guy what he wants. But Terra rolls up like, nah, none of that. She fights him, weakens him, and then he's like, you know what? I'm not gonna kill you. From behind, haha, Xehanort, whoosha! You're dead. Just kills him, kills his lifelong friend. They trained with the same master, which we'll get into later. Another video for another time. Oh my goodness. Anyways, Terra full with remorse, and Ventus goes. Oh no! Before he fights before he fights Eraqus, Terra sends through a corridor of darkness, which she can just open now. Sends Ventus off to another place, presumably the land of, I forget, not land of departure, presumably Keyblade Graveyard, Yard. Anyways, after the fight with Eraqus and Xehanort's betrayal, he goes out, Terra goes off to the Keyblade Graveyard, Ventus ends up at the Keyblade Graveyard, Aqua ends up at the Keyblade Graveyard, everyone's at the Keyblade Graveyard, they get together, it's like, you know what, this guy, he's been around with us, and then you see he's like explaining everything like, I was going to do this master plan. I'm Sean Connery now. I don't know. I can't do his voice. Anyways, continuing on. Xemnas is like explaining his plan, like, yes, the darkness must be, he's like saying that the darkness needs to have balance, and then Vanitas comes from behind him, it's like, haha, I was working with him the whole time, ha 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 ha. Anyways, Terra, they all get their Keyblade armor on, by the way. Terra runs at him after Ventus starts to. It's like, no, I got this. And then the Xehanort, with the power of Earth, apparently just like, whoosh, like has a pillar of Earth just stop Terra in his tracks. And then he just like makes another pillar of Earth go up. And then this is like this whole fight starts to ensue. Boy, this is like towards the end of the game too. Let me. 18 minutes. Let me try and fast forward this as much as I can. Terra goes up on top of where Xehanort is, and so does Ventus, and there's Terra tries to fight him. Then Ventus, when she tries to sneak attack him, gets like Xehanort just like disappears, reappears, and grabs Ventus's armor, starts squeezing it, cracking a little, and then does like this like magic thing where he like freezes him, then drops him down. Also, Keyblade. No, that was in the secret ending for Kingdom Hearts 2, where the Keyblade is shattered, but not in this ending of not in this version. The Keyblade doesn't shatter. Meanwhile, Aqua is like out there trying to like. Aqua's down, like trying to not get hit by Keyblades. Then Master Xehanort is just pulling up from the Keyblade graveyard that were just stuck in the ground and shooting around. Anyways. One sec. A little bit late to replying to this message by like, I don't know, 19, 17 minutes, I think. Where was I? Seriously, I forgot what I was saying. Terra then starts to fight Master, no, Terra fights, Master Xehanort and Vanitas, not Ventus. He fights both of them at the same time. Meanwhile, while Ventus is frozen way down under the pillar, beneath the pillar, where the pillar is of land, of earth and rock and stone. One sec. And that means I've gone on too long. When you hear the Christmas music, I've gone on too long. Where was I? Sora wasn't in this game hardly ever. Aqua, Ventus is frozen, Terra's fighting the two, and Aqua's fighting Braig again, who, noticeably, has an orange eye now. He didn't have that eye before, he had a normal eye. Oh, yeah, I almost got a little ahead of myself for a sec there. I actually, had to stop myself from going ahead, wait, did I miss something? No, that's later. Anyway, oh wait, no, there was these two guards that looked like two of the nobodies that were in Organization 13 in the world of Radiant Garden. They were there. Hint, hint about what happens to them later. They're the somebodies of those nobodies. Anyways, going fast forward in my head, back to Aqua fighting Braig. He's Shooting around because he's a jerk. He always shoots people. Oh, and Terra had to fight him earlier too after Xehanort pretended to be kidnapped, but that's half important. That was back on Radiant Garden. Anyways, where was I? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, Ventus is frozen still. And then Braig was just really distracting Aqua until Terra could Terra was doing something. He was being tricked by Xehanort into unleashing his full rage. Then Vanitas jumps down, tries to attack Aqua, while Terra and Xehanort are fighting. But before he can land a final blow, the Ventus just no, and then quickly unthaws himself because he was still frozen. He fights Vanitas, which of course is Master Xehanort's plan to unlock the Keyblade to unlock Kingdom Hearts. Anyways, my shadow is not gonna help this video. Anyways, where was I? Seriously, where was I? I forgot. Shoot. Oh gosh, where was I? I forgot. Oh yeah, Ventus and Vanitas are fighting, and after they fight, they start to merge together, and this gust of energy pushes out, and that means Aqua is going to be pushed off a cliff. By the way, Yen Sid was in this game, and Mickey Mouse was visiting him briefly, but we didn't see that visit. But we did see Ventus visit him and explain things oh no, things are bad. Anyways, Mickey Mouse appears to save the day on this shooting star thing that he could just use around the worlds. Ventus merges with him. Aqua goes to fight Ventus, possessed by Vanitas. And at the same time as Ventus possessing, Vanitas possessing Ventus. Master Xehanort possesses Terra, and while that fight, then okay, so two people are possessed. Ventus is possessed by Vanitas, and Terra is possessed by Master Xehanort. But before he can leave in his body, there's a force field put around, and Xehanort is... I'm trying to remember what I'm saying. Dang it. Okay. White Brain is just like, okay, calm down. Before Master Xehanort can leave that like giant pillar he made of land in Terra's body, a force field of light, sort of light, is made on top, and it's revealed that the will of Terra still lives on in his armor, which will become Lingering Will, which we fight in Kingdom Hearts 2, but that's not really that important to the story, but kind of is. Anyways, I did mention Lingering Will in Kingdom Hearts 2, didn't I? Anyways, oh, when it grows a cape. Edna Mode would be so upset. No capes! Anyways. Okay, I need to quickly hurry this up because I gotta help someone with something soon. Armor fights Terranorts. Aqua and Mickey fight Vanitas. Meanwhile, inside of Vanitas, Vanitas and Ventus are fighting at the same time for like control of the body. Of course, Ventus wins but destroys the X-Blade, destroys himself. And that like causes a ripple effect that like destroys like a big wave, and like the Lingering Will is just like ready. He wins the fight, of course. Aqua wins the fight, of course, and then Vanitas is destroyed. Ventus's body is there, but his heart is so badly damaged it's going to be destroyed. But he goes back to Sora again. Aqua takes Ventus's body to land a departure and locks it using Master Ericus's Keyblade. Meets up with Terra Xehanort in Radiant Garden, has one last multi-tier fight, and then he's about to fall to darkness. She jumps in, saves him using her regular Keyblade, and she's stuck in Land of Darkness, and he's there. He doesn't remember anything except for the fact that he's going by Xehanort now. And then it's revealed later that Braig is like, yes, I know who you are. You're clearly Xehanort, right? He's like, of course I am. He like gets his memories back. And I guess just to explain what was happening, like what happened between this and Kingdom Hearts 2. Xehanort in Terra's body starts running experiments on the heart, and Ansem's like, no, and then he forms Organization 13 and starts using his Keyblade to kill people, turn them into nobodies, like some scientist like Ienzo who becomes Saïx, and he basically just like does bad things, kills Ansem, his aunt. And I think I've explained everything I can right now. So that's basically Birth by Sleep. It only took me 28 minutes. I had to go help someone carry stuff in like pizza. Bye-bye.